السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Henry, don't tell me you changed your mind.
خلينا في الخطبة البارح.
All right, then. Suit yourself, but don't expect any help from me.
لا شنو وقع؟ بيزار. بون.
In nomine Patris,
لا
et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
باردون الخوت يسحب لي انا الله يبقيز مزيان الساعة عند بالي دايز.
Hoc facite in meam commemorationem.
ويلي سكر تقرع الشراب في الكنيسة هيبة المعاودة. دونك دار معايا غادي يعاود ليا.
If they tried to steal them, that I'll understand. But that, so as soon as we heard the horses whinnying,
شنو باش يدوي معايا؟
we all ran to the...
شنو درت؟ قصرت الميسيون. بيزار. فينا يدارو بعدا كيمشي الناس بعدا كي. كنا سكرين البارح هنا. ونعاود نديرو لها تحميل. بوم غيسدها كاع الله يخليه جدا. ترجع للميني انا. عفوا نظام. هادي الوادينغ بزاف هادشي. إذا كنت ترغب في تجربة المغامرة فمن الممكن أن تلعب لعبة النرد. أنا جاي موراك، سير صاحبي. ألقى العظام. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. عدنان صافا عليك بخير؟ صمت لي الله إذا كذا. اوعد الناس. انظر إليه.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
يس هذا يوم كنيسة.
Mother of God, any minute now.
جاي سكران ولا خرب. تتكى عليه.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
والله تخري هذه الضحكة سير.
Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabilis a manus suas.
تتقيا.
Hoc facite in meam commemorationem.
يا تتقيا فيه. دراسة شرب زعما.
Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Scholars, who's here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where by the grace of God was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
بيتي البارح في الكنيسة في البار. دوشي بغيت يبدأ الخطبة. ويلي داروها بالتحكم. يا سلام. يبدأ الخطبة بثقة. يبدأ الخطبة طويلة. يبدأ الخطبة متواضعة. بثقة. لا وقع مقد هو شوي ما شربش بزاف وقع البارح. يعني.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
واو يقف الله على رأسك يا إنسان.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. That power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone. It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and and chaos. And it is all due to the corrupt servants of God who do not practice what they preach. They think sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgences, and that's bad, because sins cannot be redeemed with silver.
Prague didn't do much for his confidence.
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
I say to you, in the words of Jan Hus, he who knows much, let him speak much. He who knows little, let him speak little. Let each speak as much as he knows, and he who knows nothing, let him at least teach his neighbour one virtuous deed by setting him good example and refraining from playing dice and from fornication. And that applies both to priests and to you, brothers and sisters.
That's his conclusion?
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
وكاين ستار الحوار ديالو في الاخر كان الكاهن كان قالوا ليه البارح من يبغي يعترف قال لي زعما كان يعترف لي بانه فين كاين هاد فلان هذا ولا شنو كان تيقول لك
The lad
ولا
spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that Hus.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he came
tongue.
here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to
Those
Prague
enemies.
if he told it nicely.
شنو لابس مسخره.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko. Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall, too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
ليلة ديال البارحة خي عندنا 5-5 هادي اشنو دابا بغيت نحاول نلخص القصة بالزربة ولكن بانت ليا غتبقى طويلة تجرجر فيا حتى الاخر ديال العام. بديت مهم على الرائحة تاع قبريكي وي هما 3 هما عارف لي بداو لنا بريكي بدا كنحيدو عنا والله الا جرجيره وحق الله العظيم. انا الحاجه الوحيده دابا اللي باقي متمسك بها اسكت هضر امك اللقوه نتايا بصح تغنى منك كي تهضر انا شكون شي تيدوي ولا شنو واش نتوما برقاله ولا شنو باقي تيغني انا اللي بغيت نعرفو في الجيم دابا انا واش تحكم بالسيف والدراع وكيفاش تبارز واش غادي يتطور ولا غيبقى نفس النيفو غير غادي يطلعوا كيلاطاك مثلا والديفونس وستامينا. هذا هو اللي باقي لافت الانتباه ديالي. الا كان فريمون غادي يطلع في النيفو وفي المباراه غتكون انا بالنسبه لي غتكون الثوره. ولكن خساره ما سقلوهاش كون سقلوها كون زادوها واحد 3 موا ولا 6 موا كانت تخرج مطنطنه. ما عيناش نكملوا ليستوار ديالنا. انا بعدا حفيان بعدا نسيت راسي فين هو هاد ميكي ولا سميتو مواريكي ولا 5 جبتو شي رفقه وصحبه جميله. دابا واش هضر على الليله ديال البارح الليله ديال البارح الخيره كانت حمراء ما هي زرقاء ما هي بيضاء. حمراء بالشمع ديال الحمار. دري كذا فين مشى لا خيص والتخييس فين لاحوني. واش من نيتهم واو نقولهاش شنو هذا عاوتاني دي ال سي دي ال سي داخله ولاد الحرام. ما علينا يعني اقرب بلاصه نقلع منها هي هادي. سوف يحل عليكم غضب الله. والله الا النص ديال الحوار كان تيقولوا الكاهن البارح ملي كان تيسكر دير ما لابس مش هكا تكسا اخويا تكسا راك رونتيها. صافي ما عندي ما ندير هادو دونك غادي نحاولوا ننتقلوا. هنا ما كاين والو فكان علامة استفهام ما كان غير مكتشف. اذا اماكن غير مكتشفه واش تقدر تكون فيها ميسيونات عاوتاني الشيء اللي غادي يزيد يركب فيك شي حاجه اللي هي كبر من الكريز. حماق معاه نتايا. وعباد الله رانا وين نطير اش ما يطحن السفر السريع صح. شوف السفر السريع كي داير رايح لينا شي بلايص بعدا كاين لا سوف يحل عليكم غضب الله. اتقوا الله يا حيوانات ناطقة. وعارفين بان الشراب والفساد زعما كان راه حرام وهكذاك زعما تيحاولوا يحلوه بواحد المنطق اللي هو جوهري. الله يتجاوز عنا. الله اكبر. ما خويا ماجي بس فين يجيك
Damn, I'm tired.
تعرف فين رجعت راه في البلاصه اللي عسقتني فيها الدريه. البلاصه اللي داوتني فيها في النهايه هي هادي صافي مزيانه.
Hey! You're all we need. Is there something you need?
تقول شي ما يخلينيش ننعس. معرفتش. خلينا نخرج نضرب مع العشيقة ديالي.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
You look like something the cat dragged in.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell.
But
life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. I've got lots to do right now. But I'd love to go another time. Will you come and see me again?
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
You won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no
أضيف إلى
one.
معلوماتك بغا لصقوا فيا كلب أنا وما كليتش أبقى نوكل كلب سأخذه إنه غير ممكن.
Hey, lad.
I don't know.
Don't you want a little wager on the
Oh, come on.
شبان لك ناخدو.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
راه أنا اللي بغيت الناس. ما يشوفنيش خليني الناس. بليز خليني الناس بليز. لا بس ستة ديال الصباح.
Something the matter?
المهم بدا نعسنا.
Hey! Hey! What's the matter with you?
فين هو؟ هو.
Damn it. Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
من هذه اللحظة لديك رفيق كلاب، إنه أفضل صديق لك والذي سيحميك ويساعدك، لكن يجب أن تعتني به جيدا. يمكنك التحدث معه وإطعامه من الناحية المثالية باللحم، وإعطائه الأوامر ومكافأته بالثناء. واش أنا اللحم تلقاه؟ أو باستخدام المؤشر يمكنك إعطائه جميع أنواع الأوامر باستخدام زر مثلث على سبيل المثال كاب. إنه يحدد مدى جودة تدريب كلبك والأوامر التي علمته. ماستر. لديك أيضا المهارة الجديدة إياه. تكتسب الخبرة من خلال استخدام الأوامر والتفاعلات إياه. بس نبدأ نقرأ من الكتاب. عملت كلبك لفترة طويلة، مستوى في الانخفاض مع كل إصابة، وأيضا إذا يخبرك ما إذا كان كلبك يطيعك أم لا. سيستمر طاعة علامة التبويب. يمكنك مشاهدة الإحصائيات وأهمها الصاحب في إذا انخفض مستوى الطاعة كثيرا فسيتوقف الكلب عن الاستجابة لبعض أوامرك. إذا انخفض الصفر وسوف يهرب كلبك وسيستغرق بعض الوقت قبل أن يعود إليك. خلال ذلك الوقت لن تتمكن من إعطائه الأوامر. كلما زادت طاعته كانت إحصائيات الكلب أفضل. سوف يدافع عن نفسه وأنت بشكل أفضل، ويسبب ضررا أكبر للأعداء، وسيستغرق وقتا أطول قبل أن يقرر الهروب. يا سلام. إذن هنا كنظن وقيلا كملناها. اذهب وشاهد تيريزا. تيريزا
Mother of God! What's up? Who would...
يبقى تغير لي شي مشكل وأنا ما قد على مشاكل.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the rat they pawn, eh? Is someone there?
هاد الدراجة الله يهديك. وتيريزا تيريزا مبغاش تجي.
God, he's back again. Are you looking for someone? What's it to be?
نهضر مع تيريزا صاحبي، خلينا نهضر مع تيريزا.
What? No, go away. No. My God. No, let me sleep. What? No, go away.
باش نوض. غندوزو الوقت شنديرو. تيتو. يا خي عندنا ربي كبير، مازال ما ناضتش.
What? No, go away. No. My God. No, let me sleep.
ايوا نتسناو حتى تفيق على خاطرها. راه ناضت. والله تعيقتي بالقاعدة للحاج. بنتك راه ما باغاش تخدم. نهار طلع هي باقا راقدة. مشي حبل البقرة انايا. اش كدير مسخوط؟ السيدة راه طايحة تما مريضة وانت كتفرج فيها. لا صاحبي، عطاوني كلب الرعاه نعطيه الماكلة ويعاونني.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Ratte tourney?
سير انا بغيت بنتك. باش كتجي؟ باش كتجيك هي بعدا هنا مراتك؟ هو ناض وهي مازال ما ناضش. قالك مريضة.
Go away, leave me alone.
برضتني كاع. جيب بويا يسلخك، راه كان غيسلخني البارح بالليل، فايق مع 12 ديال الليل انا فايق. لا لاباس، ناضت، على سلامتنا.
Hey! Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
ورتبيني كيفاش ما كنتش.
What actually happened to you in Skalitz? I mean, during the attack and... well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I do.
All right then. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best.
باين على امك، والله حتى باين على امك. ما نايضة حتى 11.
When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold.
Hello, you. Come here.
And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring. I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. this morning seemed made for that very purpose.
Right.
Better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up.
أنا اللي غندير داك الشيء ولا سافا با. واش من نيتهم ولا كيتنزو؟ كيف تابعني؟ فين هي؟ فين هي؟ والله تبسلوها بالطور بالله. ويسحب لي انا ميسيون عاديه بالزربه غنزرب عليها. هي صافي هو يوم في حياة شابة قروية تكتشف روتينها اليومي. والله ما كذبتي. أيمن خير أخويا لاباس عليك؟ أني روتيني اليومي. والله تا هاد القضية خاصني نمونطي الفيديو هذا وندير فيهم روتيني اليومي. عرفتي لا سرعة هي غير غتمشي تدواس ولا غتمشي تصبن. كملنا. عاش كملتي؟ بقينا هنا والله حتى بقينا. أول جيم بلاي كدير الروتين اليومي. هادو ما محسوبينش. لا مصعبينها بزاف والله حتى مصعبينها صافي. غيبقى يمرض فيا أنا. واش تبقى تدور وحدة بجنابي أنا؟ الله يا ربي. الله 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 سير فوتني. أنا ندور الجهة أخرى غنلقاه. غيبقى يدور حدايا أنا هنايا. نعم تبعني أنا. اش قلت لك؟ والله حتى ما لا باس مشى. وأخيرا
That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again.
ايه تميزات العشب. خصنا نطعم الدجاج. بلاتي هذا هو الدجاج. وما دايرش بلاصة الزرع وبلاصة. انا نشوف شنو كاين هنا. ما كاين والو. كنا هو الزرع الله اعلم. لا فن. نفيق مول الزريبه يجي قبل زريبته.
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat.
غير هذيك. كنا هو الزرع والله ما عرفتو كاين ادي وبي. راه هو الزرع، هو الزرع ما كاينش باب هنا. خصني تنخرج يجي الكلب يقلب عليا. هو الزرع، هو الزرع، هو الزرع، هو الزرع، هو خذوا انت، خذوا انت الزرع. قال لي كل شيء داخل تويتش، انا بوحدي في يوتيوب. ما كاين حتى واحد في تويتش، عندك الله. حتى الواحد اللي بغيتي كان عدنان ومشى. واش الزرع الفوق؟ واخا كاين ادي وبي ديالاش. نقول وما تيوريكش والله، ما مبهمة مبهمة. هذه اللعبة مبهمة. شغل في الدجاج لقد حصلت عليه. أين هو الدجاج؟
Checky, checky, checky.
Checky, 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 checky.
Fill your beaks.
Checky, 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 checky. روتيني اليومي. تشيكي 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 تشيكي. نعطي الكلب اللحمة.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
نار عباد الله، شو على اللحمة خداها. شوف 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 عباد الله، شوف. الله يا ربي، الله الله. ريوي طاح. تحدث إلى والدك.
Get up, Samuel. I don't want to hear you're the last one at the mine again. Teresa! Come, Teresa! Come here.
أنا خلي قرفة بوك.
What's the...
كيف يمكننا أن نقدم المساعدة؟
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing Zbyszek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Now, Father, you shouldn't be so hard on Zbyszek. You know he hasn't had an easy life.
And who has, girl? That's no excuse for laziness. You could tell him to get his ass to work too.
Right, go to nails, send Samuel and Zbyszek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Teresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise for you.
A surprise, Pa? Don't you want to tell me about it now?
Curiosity killed the cat. What kind of surprise would it be if I told you, girl?
Oh, all right.
All right. اجل مؤخرتك تعمل يا صديقي.
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Ah! Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor and...
Stibor's not going to break his back working either.
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
فاضل ترى بعد كيفاش تصيد فهاد يا صاحبي راه طويله بزاف اصاحبي كتقول لي فاضل غنبدا هي زوينه ماشي زوينه ولكن باش تبقى بهاد النمط هذا انا ما عرفتش شنو مصبرني عليه راه مصبرني على الهم هذا واش غيتطور ولا ما يتطورش ملي هضرنا مع هذا كنمشيو ليه دابا للحداد فين هو الطريق عند الحداد الله يا ربي الله كاينه طريق من هنا ندورو على اليسار هذا للسوق عند الحداد بيني وبينك اخي ايمن فاضل من ناحيه المبارزه ومن ناحيه هذا زويونه باش تعطيه الماكله وندخلو للطواليط وتغسل ليه انا تلفنا كاع الطريقه كاين لا موتور لا بيسكليت لا حتى حاجه كاين شي ديك اللعبه ديال نقز من هنا لهنا راه خصو يوريونا بنادم تيمشي بحال هكا في الطريق تخرج ليه الفعا تخرج ليه عقرب يو ملي نتوما صارعين كملوها باش تخليوها بحال هكذا شنو شي غار هذا غندخل منه تا والله تا حرام عليهم هاد الادب كامل الناس تقاتل السيوف وقرطاس وهم غاديين في الطريق نشوف انا غادي بصايا وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته خويا السيمو الملال كون كانت لعبة علاش داوي بعدا كاين اخي السيمو بعدا متقولش ليا تبلونطات تبلونطات يلا شي اللي بغيتو جات والله لا جات عاد كيتروسر انا قلت صافي مغاديش نلعب يا خويا السيمو قوس على تقويسه ديال الغدايد
God be with you, Teresa.
بالنسبه لهادي غادي نقدر نقول لك انا اخي السيمو نقدر نزيد فيها ستريم 2 ماكسيموم 3 ماشي 3 وقيلا هي 2 ما فوتهمش وقيلا علاش لان الناس الشخصيه بغيت نعرف واش كيطلع عليهم النيفو ولا لا وصلنا عند الحداد
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
مع زوجة الحداد واش تبقى تابعني انت فين هو فوتني عليك اصاحبي شويه راه جات ديال الدار الاولى بدات كدر على صافي رانا تفكرت ما عنديش الحق واش ندخل هي زوج مامات
Good day to you. What do you need?
واش بغيتي ريزونت ايفل سات قتلت تعب الخلعه
Father sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the forge.
Aye, sorry, lads. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you. I'll remind him this evening.
All right. I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
Which girls?
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by and see them before you go home. You girls must be plotting something.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important. Which probably means boys, I suppose, hey?
Don't talk to me about boys, good wife. I've 3 fellas at home, and that's Bishek at the mill. You get more use and less braying out of a donkey.
You're very sensible for your age, lass. But I'm sure you'll change your mind when your pa finds a good husband for you.
I'd like to know where. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Teresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that swordplay with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no shortage of nails.
على الحساب اخيرا انا تغيرت مابقاش كيما كسر القديم شنو تبدل فيه قد يدي ولات القرية قمي يحل على الدمار.
How are you, Teresa?
How are you, Teresa? Teresa يمك.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see Henry for me? He's at the sheepfold by the stockade, as usual.
Oh? Playing around with wooden swords again?
Aye. He's getting ready for the life of a mighty warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well. Boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer from me?
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd turn my hide. But I can't hear him drying his feet.
All right, I'll bring the beer for him.
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your Pa.
You know what I mean.
بالنسبة للسيمو سولتو قلت ليش من جيم بغيتي نستريميو قال لي داينغ لايت شو
I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me. But I'll tell you all about it after.
ديك اللي مرسومة
بالالوان before the beer gets warm. God save to my pleasure.
شو ما تريدو بيانكا منك حضر البيرة إلى هنري خاصة البيرة شكون يجيب لنا البيرة
Satisfied?
حضر البيرة إلى هنري شو دابا من ميسيو كنا جايين نتسخروا لباه تلاقينا مع موت هنري مسخرها أودي هاد اللعبة بانت ليا أنا كترغم كأنك تبقى جالس فيها قال بحال كيكاجو فامباير كتنقص السيدة ديري زي يمو
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Teresa.
أنا هنا العوار بلاتفورمير بحال ماريو
I brought you a beer. I'd say you need it after a hard battle.
Great. It's as hot as past forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
وصحيبتك جابت لي بيرة. دابا شنو بان لكم؟ انهم مني ولا انهم من بيانكا؟ كيعصروا عليهم الناس في السيف. والله ما كذبش. نقول لنا مين نديروا لهم قصة
Well,
أمور.
I saw you hopping around here in this heat, and I figured you'd work up quite a thirst.
Ah, you're right there. Thanks. That's very kind of you. I'll have to pay you back
يبغى يدير
I'll
راسو كنا
look
تفكر
forward
بأني
to
كان تحت نار جابت ليه بيرة.
How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek.
شنو هي؟
And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah. More likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay. I could teach you.
Me? Swordplay?
Sure. Why not?
All right then. I accept your challenge, young sir, but I must warn you, I can swat a mouse with a broom with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I knew you had the heart of a warrior. Let's go then. Come on then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
قتلها انت وتهنى. قلت كتعلم ماشي. عندك الحق 3 دقات. ومشي أخضر. لا بس حتى المبارزة.
Don't go easy on me, Hal.
Ah, very good.
Henry, really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior.
هذا ليس سلوكا شهما.
Now,
يجب أن نقاتل من
I
أجل
shall have
شرفي.
to fight for my
يا
honor.
سلام. les histoires
Take
d'amour.
that, you scoundrel! Are you all right?
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside.
أنا مؤخرة هنا.
Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of
كانت
splinters.
السيدة تشوف لك الجرحى صح.
And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
Ah, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal. He who lives by the sword
Dies by the splinter, eh?
هو نسى الجرح ما على بالوش. الله يا نعطوك. خليهم نتفرجوا. شي قلبتها كتشرب زعما كاين شي عطش كتقرر.
By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
ما بقاتش منك بطل حرام فرتي ما صدقاتش. كملنا المباراة روتيني اليومي. أرجع إلى بيانكا. ما تريده جوانكا. يرجع إلى أبي. والله العظيم لا بحال اللي عايش في الزريبة. فين هو؟
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
بصحتك وراحتك انا وما لقيتهاش. عبرة مقمحة. والله يجا عبرة مقمحة بالله.
Teresa! I'm glad to see you.
Good health to you. God safe. What can I do for you?
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry then?
I did.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He had no one to train with, so we had a bit of swordplay together.
You playing with swords?
Yes, and as it happens, I did quite well. Actually, a bit too well. I hit Henry on the hand and wounded him.
Really? Yes. I never knew you were such a warrior girl. He had it coming, the donkey. Maybe it'll dampen his enthusiasm for adventure. All right. But now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
ربي يا ربي متقولش لي عاوتاني غادي نمشي. ارجع لبليانكا واكتشف ما تريده أيضا. كملات. أنا مرة ما راح لك حاجة. ماذا تذهب نفسك؟ شبان لك؟ ودي تنكرها والله جبت تنكرها بالله. هنري مرة أخرى والعشاء.
Henry's favorite. I see.
Yes. I'd like to give it to him tomorrow.
I might have known it'd be about Henry again.
Oh, you know how it is, Tess. Don't worry. You'll find a fellow one day.
That's easy to say when you work in a tavern where there are fellas swarming around you all day. All I see at the mill are sacks of flour.
What about Zbyszek?
Zbyszek? I'd rather settle for a sack of flour.
I suppose. Your pa would never let Zbyszek have you anyway. Not long ago, when he had a few too many, I heard him say how he was going to get you the richest husband for miles around.
Oh, Pa. I hope that was just the beer talking. What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow. Belladonna? But that's deadly poison. It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry. I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my own. They say a wolf was seen in the woods recently.
A wolf? Hereabouts?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's never sober. Still, I wouldn't want to go there alone.
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam? He'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And besides, someone has to take care of the tavern. But he could lend us his bow. Good thinking, Tess.
Thanks. So, you're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you want me to go with you to pick belladonna in the woods?
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. Adam won't lend me his bow. The last time he did, I broke his tree. You'll have to get it from him. Anyway, I don't know how to shoot, but Stibor taught you, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. If the wolf sees a bow, he won't come near us. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but me... well...
Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the province. And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, alright?
Alright, I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any excuses about how you have to see Henry.
Deal. You're an angel, Tess.
استنفار كاذب. ايه استنفار كاذب. حنا كنعاودو القصة زعما غادي ضروري خصنا نديرو هاد القضية نبقاو نفصلوها. ما عندي حتى شي ربح في هادشي كامل.
Me and Teresa are going to pick herbs. Adam, keep an eye on things here while I'm gone.
Yeah, sure. Just be back before the place... Greetings.
I heard you're a really good archer. And that you've even got your own bow.
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Teresa.
اقردها لي وسأرقص معك. سأطلق النار على ذئب معها. هل تبيعه لي؟ لا تهتم. لن أفعل أي شيء خاطئ.
We're going to the woods to pick herbs, and I heard there's a wolf there, so I need that bow.
He'll eat you, bow and all.
No, he won't. If he crosses my path, I'll shoot him dead.
Shoot him dead? Sure. Not with my bow, though. Take my advice and stay at home, out of harm's way.
What's wrong? Are you afraid I'll get up to some mischief with it? I won't break it. Steve taught me how to shoot, and he said I was pretty good.
Well, he would, wouldn't he? He's your brother. Shooting a bow takes skill and strength. You'd never even be able to draw it.
Hey, Adam, if you lend me a bow, I'll dance with you at the next celebration.
Oh? You would? Really? All right. Here's the bow, then. And some arrows. Take it all.
Thank you so much, Adam.
God be with you, Teresa.
ممكن. هي هنا في الحوار قالت لك تمشي هي وياها. دونك حنا خدينا السهم. قابل بلانكا. هي تخبات.
I've lost everything.
هي ديك تجري. كاين واحد اللعبة ديال من منظور الشخص الأول.
Teresa,
بلاتي من وصلنا لهنا نقدر نبينها. الا كنتي باغي نشونجيوها بهادي هنايا. لا يا ودي ماشي هاديك سميتها هي هي بريكس ميموري انفينيتي. كاينه هادي كاينه ديال الطاعون الحرب ما تنظنش غادي نلعب فيهم ميطال الكير وكاين المهم الا بغيتي نشونجيو اللايف نشونجيو ما كاين حتى مشكل بلا ما تقول لي راك عم تسبب.
I'd like to get it done before lunch.
I've got the bow. We can get going.
Great. Come with me.
زعما تمشي بيانكا تمشي زعما متبقاش توصل لبلاصه اللوكاليزاسيون اللي غتمشي تقاتل مع الديب وما الشاشه انا اللعبه ولا بسلامه. تم تعرف قلب عليها فين هي. الصراحه سيمو قال لي مملة هو اللي اقترح عليا.
Hey, Teresa, wait. There's a magpie's nest somewhere on that tree. Last time I was passing here, I saw that bird carrying something shiny to its nest. Listen, since you've got a bow, why not try and shoot the nest down? Adam does it all the time, so I'm sure there's nothing to it. I wonder what could be. Good health to you, Teresa. I wonder what could be in that nest. What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
والله حتى الرميه ديالها احسن من الرميه ديال هنري.
What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
وي.
What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
I had a look in the nest.
Yeah? And what did you find there?
There was a ring in it. Looks like silver.
Really? Holy Mother of God! I always wanted a silver ring. But you're the one who shot it down.
You can have it.
You're giving it to me? Tess, you're the best friend ever. Thank you. I'll wear it to the dance this evening. Come on. Let's go and pick those herbs before it gets too late.
ده ما بقاش روتين اليوم هذا ولا
I wonder what happened here. I saw it the last time. But no one reported anything in Scarlet. Do you think they skidded off the road and something devoured them? Maybe a wolf?
I thought you didn't believe in the wolf.
I don't. I didn't. Better keep going. Come on.
نعطينا والو.
Where are you off to? Huh.
يجري. اجيب داك البار تا غلاضيتي اخويتي. يلا فتيها المشكلة.
We'll turn into the woods here and go uphill a bit. Follow me.
Follow me. Follow me.
It's a sweet little garden, isn't it? I never met anyone here. But it's always well kept. Probably some witch. Who else would keep a garden in the woods? It's a shame that witch doesn't grow belladonna, too. Did you hear that? We'd better keep going, alright?
سمعتي؟ دير ابن عمي دير. الأميرة جوا الوحش. سندريلا وليت لعب فيها دابا أنا. الله يخلي منكم بالخلا كاملين. روتيني اليومي في الغابة. عنوان جميل.
We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here and then back into the woods.
وناخذ ديك اللقطة ديال البارح. يا سلام، ديك الاستمتاع، ديك الليلة الحمراء ديال هنري. ومن بعد
This is the place. I'll start picking, and you keep a lookout.
هادشي كامل ليستوار كتعاود لي هاد خيتي كتعاود لداك هنري.
What should I do if the wolf turns up?
لاش الله أعلم.
You've got a bow, right? Don't think about it. Just shoot him. Besides, you've got Tinker. Although, I'm not sure he's any match for a wolf.
How long will it take you?
Just a short while. Don't worry. But while I'm at it, I'd like to pick enough to keep me going for a while. Just keep watch, and I'll tell you when I'm done.
All right, I'll keep watch. Just make it quick.
I'd better pick as much as I can carry. Mother of God! It's the wolf! Teresa! Do something!
تعاملت مع الديب وليت وار. شنو يا بيانكا؟ شوف بيانكا فين مشات. يلا دار الله معنا الكلب والنبلة. كون ما كانوش عندنا الجوج وطارت يا خويا عفو. نمشي من القروج ما يوصل ليهاش. والله ما كذبت يا اخويا السيمو اخويا عدنان باردون. ما باغي نقول لهم شي واحد عاود ليا رانا بحالو. فين هي؟
I thought those rumors about a wolf were just idle talk.
Idle talk, indeed. If I'd been alone, that beast would surely have devoured me.
والله ما كذبتش لك. هادشي كان باش درتو كان لهنري. انا انت بخير هلا ديك الاعشاب والكافيه.
Did anything happen to you?
No, I'm fine. Thank God. It's a good thing you came along.
Did you manage to pick enough herbs?
Yeah, I did. Fortunately, I'll brew plenty of that liquor. Enough for you, too, as a reward.
All right, thanks. That was a funny-looking wolf, don't you think? I reckon it was actually a wild dog.
Wolf or dog, it was a monstrous beast. Henry will never believe this.
What will you do now?
I'll go back to work at the tavern. There's been quite enough excitement for one day. Thanks for coming with me, Tess. And don't forget to come and see me tomorrow.
All right.
الحلقة دي فيها غدا. نورمالمون خاصها تعاود لينا غير اليوم، ما تعاود ليناش غدا. كنا في ليستوار ديال هنري ولينا في ليستوار ديال ما سميتها عيشة لالا ميرا ديال مول المانيطا. لالا ميرا راه حسب لنا.
Teresa, I'm glad to see you.
وسردنا اتساع. نفس الريزوليشن ياك راك خدام أليس لا ما كيقطع اللايف لا والو. العذاب الشديد، الله يجعل العذاب الشديد. نرجع ندبوها والله يعاون. انا كره كيفاش نبان لك؟ كره كنبان لك عمي اخي. اخيرا عدنا الى المنزل. احمل يا وجه السطل.
Very serious crime, stealing the king's silver.
Stealing the king's silver is a capital crime. You get the pyre for that.
Why do you keep going on about it? What's it got to do with me? I keep telling you, I don't know nothing about any silver. I'm a miller. Flour is what I know about. If someone's stealing silver from the mines, why don't you talk to the mint master about it?
Well, we did. He was the one that brought it up.
It's our job to ask everyone who lives nearby if they saw anything suspicious.
Then good luck with that. Because in case you haven't noticed, everyone around here lives near the mines.
Aye, but some live closer than others. And then there's also the fact that... How to put it?
We're asking you because, well, you're a miller. Right?
Oh, I see. Since I'm a miller, I must be a crook. Is that it?
No, but you know what they say.
Aye. They say you lot can hardly find your own asses. Never mind a thief. You're keeping me from my work, young fellas. So if we're done here, farewell and good luck.
All right, Miller. If you should happen to hear anything, let us know.
ولكن محاولة جميلة بالترجمة والله.
I went for those nails, but the blacksmith is with Sir Radzig today.
All right, leave it till tomorrow then. No hurry. Right now, I need something else. Quick.
What's up?
The guards were here asking around. They said someone's been stealing silver from the mines. Can you go and tell Stibor? He went to check the fish trap below the bridge.
Why? What has Stibor got to do with stolen silver?
Look, just talk to him about it, all right?
But I'm asking you, Father. Don't tell me you don't trust your own daughter.
For heaven's sake, Teresa. I said talk to Stibor about it, so talk to Stibor. And hurry.
ستيبور فين هو ستيبور هذا؟ راه هو كان هاز خيشك بويا. زيبيش الله يوضروني عاوتاني. فين هو بعدا؟ لا بس قريب. لا بس. مبرطا خليه مع راسو في الربيع. والله الا ما على بالوش كاع هو مسكين. طلع ولا هبط عنده كيف. هذا هو الطباخ اللي كان فهمت.
Pa sent me. The guards were here asking about silver going missing from the mines.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. All right. Listen, Tess. I need your help.
Not so fast. First, tell me what the hell is going on.
All right. Look. How can I put it?
Spit it out. Otherwise, you're on your own.
All right. Pa came up with a nice little job. It's quite easy to sneak silver ore out of the mines, and he found this wealthy fella who offered to buy it. So, well, it does lead back to us. The missing silver is ours.
Merciful God!
I need your help, Teresa.
Stealing from the mines? Stibor, that's really dangerous. Have you and Pa gone mad? It's no wonder there's so much talk of thieving millers. It's all true.
Please, Tess, this is really important, and I can't manage it alone. If the guards find that sack, it could turn really ugly.
Where did you hide it?
That's the thing. It's at the bottom of a flooded shaft. Samuel was working there before.
You dragged Samuel into it too?
No. Samuel knows nothing about it.
So why don't you just go and get it?
I don't know how to get to it.
For heaven's sake, Stibor! Do you know where it is or not?
Yes, but you see, when I was carrying it out, they stopped me. I was standing on this wooden walkway and I dropped it over the edge so they wouldn't catch me with it. And now I don't know how to get to it. All I know is it made a splash when it fell.
And how are we supposed to find it? Go crawling through the whole mine?
No, I've got an idea. Samuel knows that area. He'll know how to get to the shaft.
Oh no, Stibor, forget it. You're not going to drag Samuel into your dangerous games.
Christ, no. What do you take me for? All he has to do is draw a map, and we'll do the rest.
الله يا ربي الله يجعل لعبة مدمرة للمعنويات.
Are you sure it's the same shaft where Samuel was?
Definitely. There's no other flooded shaft.
All right, have you? I'll do what I can.
Once you...
لخص. ويا ربي.
Hey.
والله ولا تيبان لي غنكيتيم هذا وقيلا تيبان لي اخر لايف هاد اللعبه هادي. لا اكشن لا حتى شي وزه دخلنا عليها روتيني اليومي. بقينا نحيدو من الحوايج ونخليهم تما كاين يتمرغوا تولي الصحه الزرقاء. الحياة كلها زوينة. يلا قلت لها انا في الهدف ها راني نيش قلت لها هي الزبل. علاش تفكرني دوك لي جو ديال الاونلاين. ديال 2006 Dying Light 2. عالم الزومبي. دار الله جيس حدانا كون ما كانش حدانا. المشكل هو انك ضروري خاصك دوز هاد الميسيون بحال هكا كحبه. يديروك شي حاجه اختصاري يعاونوك بحال هكا باش يهرسوا الملل واخا شويه. نسولو هذا.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
So, are they biting?
Well, so far, no. But there's still plenty of time before evening.
Sammy, I need something from you.
Oh, Tess, I just got ready for fishing.
Don't worry. You don't have to go anywhere. Remember that mine shaft where you used to work before it got flooded?
Yeah, it was a deep one. We went down that morning, and we were up to our knees in water. Master Fayfar said that always happens when you dig deeper than the drainage had it. We dug a well to slow it down, but even that wasn't enough.
Do you think you could draw me a map of the way there?
Why? What on earth would you want that for?
You'll just have to trust me, Sammy. It's very important. It's a family problem.
I might have known it'd be some Miller intrigue again. It's no wonder the folks say the things they do about us. Give me that and I'll draw it for you. I don't even want to know any more about it.
Thanks. I'll run to him with it right away.
وأخيرا.
So, can we go and do it?
I got that map from Samuel. What now?
Great! Well, first, we've got to get into the mine. That fool Nimoy is keeping watch. It'd be best if we split up. I'll get rid of him, and you can sneak in.
All right.
Let's get
it over with then.
Once I get rid of him, you sneak inside past the bushes. And take a torch with you. It's as black as pitch in there. Just make sure no one sees you, though. Good luck, Tess.
حصلت على المشعل. فقد حملت المشعل. ربي يا ربي فين واد الكهف. وقلب من الفوق. إلا باقي يستري ميتر أنا بحاله. ما يكونش هذا. على أي دعنا نذهب إلى المنطقة غير مرغوب فيها. والغازو ما يمكنلكش الشجر الصغير ما يمكنلكش تدوز فوق منه أو تدوز من وسط منه.
I shouldn't wander off so far on my own.
مالا تقالش.
I shouldn't wander off so far on my own.
إيه. حياة الفلاح زوينة.
I can't just leave here.
معرفتش علاش ملي كنبغي ندخل من هنا انت كتقال.
I should head back. I've gotten too far away from home.
God be with you.
You'll get what for. Is that all you've got? Yeah. Give up and I'll let you live. Here.
عاود من الأول.
Hey, Nimoy, you rogue! Come here a minute.
What do you want, Miller's boy? Looking for that clumsy brother of yours?
What's he done?
Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law-breaking. Is that all you've got? You call that combat?
What was that noise?
Calma.
Here.
واش علافين لمك؟ واش علافين؟
Oh dear, did that hurt?
نتسناو شي جرويد ديال شي بلاصة ما اش ندير معاك.
Hey, Nimoy, you rogue! Come here a minute.
ما قلتش لي خير عدنان واش ما انت باقي تخليف.
What do you want, Miller's boy? Looking for that clumsy brother of yours?
What's he done now?
لا ما بقاش تخليف.
And nearly brought the whole shaft down. And then he tried to put the pickaxe through his foot.
Hang on, though. If the shafts are that easy to knock, that's bad carpentry, ain't it? It's Fritz and Matthew who are to blame.
You came here to tell me how to do my job?
No, not at all. I've
got a nice
little deal for you.
Right. I know you Millers and your nice little deals. I ain't interested.
Now, Nimoy, that's not very polite of you. I'm an honest man, and I've got a fair offer for you. The Lord is my witness.
That will be the day. All right. Spit it out, then.
I heard you've got a sickly cow you want to get rid of.
God, keep your voice down. You don't have to tell everyone she's sickly. Who told you anyway?
Easy, Nimoy. Don't worry. Sickly or no, I know someone who'll buy her from you.
Oh, yeah? Who?
You know Peshek, my uncle at Ratai Mill.
Forget it. Not the one of your brood is going to carry us all alive here. It's like making pacts with a crook.
You're lost then. Take care now.
Good day to you.
على ربي يكون ايه ومن بعد
was that?
You! What the hell are you fooling around here for? Something you're looking for, are you?
Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek. No one's a match for me and you, eh?
ديك التلف بيطريط اللي عاطي كون ما طلقش لي البيسي كون بان هنا. غادي نتفق معاك فيها. اجي شنو هو هذا؟ يلاه بغيت ندخل. هذا الزمر كان اش ندير ليه انا باش نقتلو ولا اش ندير ليه؟ وانا مالي نحن ندير امك.
Who's that?
Help! Adam!
Here, help!
مال مسكين. ولينا مجرمين دابا. والله ينعلبوها ميسيون وما يجي من ندير مال الكلب. فكرني في دايمون سولز ما كملهاش حق هارون. عاودي قولي فين هي اللعبه الوحيده اللي كملها قولها ليا. ريتروات اخي كملهم.
Who's that?
بدي نمشي ديال الطريق.
What's going on there?
ايوا صافي داكشي اللي كان باقي.
To me.
You're dead.
ارقد ارقد. من بعد ما دخلت غادي تخرج وتفرج عليا.
Heal.
I'm going to. Hey! Had enough of life, have you?
To me.
القى الجنرينج لا ما كملهاش. الجيم تخربقات. انت تخرجوا برا مز لقد نزفت حتى الموت.
Hey, Nimoy, you rogue!
Get lost.
Come here a minute.
What's up? Do you need some help? What do you want, Miller's boy? Looking for that clumsy brother of... You! What the hell are you fooling around here for? Is something the matter?
ما كملوش الحوار يحرق ديال منكم الكلب.
What do you want, Miller's boy? Looking for that clumsy brother of yours?
What's he done now?
Not one of the supports and nearly brought the whole shaft down. Then he tried to put the pickaxe through his foot.
Hang on, though. If the shafts are that easy to knock, that's bad carpentry, ain't it? It's Fritz and Matthew who are to blame.
You came here to tell me how to do my job?
No, not at all. I've got a nice little deal for you.
Right. I know you Millers and your nice little deals. I ain't interested.
أصلا نعرف هذا فينا هي بداكين.
Prancing around like a buffoon. Oh, it's not about the prancing, it's about the girls. When you take one
نورمالمون خاصها تكون هنا. وهذا راه موقع السلوم، هذا راه شكون هما المانيطة؟ ما دواش اخويا ما نحسبوش مول المانيطة. انت السبيد باش تهبط ما كايناش. كيس الفضة المهملة النعال جرعة. أهلا المولمانيطة. سبيد كانت لعبة في الصغر. سبيد غابيد. عرفت صديقي مول الطوموبيل. سبيد رايسر. معرفتش بالضبط هي اللي هضر عليها ولا انا مشيت غلط ولا مشيت ندفك. نورمالمون خصو يكون هو هذا.
What's that?
الله يسامح الله يسامح الله يسامح. يا نعلمو مسدودة. تضرب مرة.
Well landed. Is that the best you can do? You'll get what for. You'll pay for that. I'll slaughter you.
سبيد كانت كورة.
Is that all you've got?
وغنقتل امك انا ونهني رسم صداع. وموت عندي امك. قتل امك. قتل امك. دابا انت راجل انت دابا. قتل امك.
I'll slay you for that.
عنجبد العافية ويولي يدي.
Take that.
ديال الترجمة. لقيت بزاف ديال الزمر ديال ما خدامش. ما دوروها. عينيك الله.
Now you're fucked.
Are you mad, Teresa? If it weren't for the fact that I have the guards in my pocket, you'd end up in jail or on the pyre. You're playing with fire. Next time you might not be so lucky.
الله يحرق دينا مهم ميسيون واللي فكر فيها واللي قادها واللي صوها كريز ديال والو ميسيون باقا معلقه. خويا بالناقص شنو هنايا؟ شو اللي داكشي اللي باغا الجورنا هنا كاع بالناقص. سير عند فلان، سير عند فلانه، سير عند الدجاج نقبو، سير عند الوقار خرقو. غادي يديرو ليك ايدي من الفوق. انا مورا كنقول امين. مسكع خاص يلقى الاسم بالفرنساويه. لا ما نعاودش نديرها، راه وليت نفكر دابا نشونجيها دابا في اللايف كاع في وسط اللايف.
How are you, Teresa?
واش من عواري خليتي ضامه الله يحرق ديال امك. الله الا قال لي عواري تريزا.
Such a know-it-all. All you're good for is sitting in a tavern with other know-it-alls, bemoaning your station. But devil a thing do you do about it.
مسالي قبيت انا نبرقق. لا هادي الجيم هادي ديال التبرقيق. كاع عندنا البارح. انا كنسحب كل كلمه قلتها زوينه في هاد الجيم هادي.
Can you come here a minute?
ولا خاسر ومشرب.
Yo, Honka, what's up?
I was asking around for you. There's something we have to talk about. Are you going to the dance this evening?
I'd like to go and have a look, if I have time for it. Why? Do you want to borrow my dress?
No.
لا
Nothing like that. I've got a dress, but
عندك البارح.
I don't want to end up dancing on my own, if you know what I mean.
ليس لدي فكرة عما تقصده. هي جاوبتك وجا ولا زرق. قالت لك ليس لدي فكرة عما تقصده. تريد أن ترقص معي. تريدني أن أجلب لك فلاح.
Sorry, I don't.
I want to go with Matthias.
So, what's the problem?
Just
go and tell him. You've had your eye on him since the Harvest Festival. Surely you must have noticed by now.
He hasn't. I'm at a loss what to do.
لقات خاتم وعطيه ليه وقع باش يخطبها. هذه تي بغات في الاخر لماذا لا تذهب اليه فقط. الله. الدريه عجبها شوف في العصور الوسطى والبنت اللي عجبها دري كتمشي عنده. نقول
لهم. Just go and invite him straight out.
You must be joking.
What
if he doesn't like me? What if he's more interested in... No, not a chance.
جربي مالكش خاسرة. الدريت مسكين ولي عليه كلشي مسكين. ينق ويتصاحب ويخسر الفلوس وتوكلي ليه جوج كلمات في وديناتو يدوب قلبو يولي جاي يخطب. فلوس الخطبة وفلوس العرس. أو شوف تقول لي أنا راضي عليك ما أنا هاد الحالة هادي كاع.
What is it you see in Matthias? What about Matthew or Fritz? You'd have it a lot easier with those two. All it takes is a twirl of your skirts, and they'll be fighting over who dances with you.
Fritz, are you serious? He's an idler and a half-wit, and he stinks. And Matthew isn't much better. For all his smart talk, he's as slimy as a toad. But Matthias is handsome and kind. He's sweet and honest and handsome.
I get the feeling you think he's handsome.
Well, he is.
So you'd like Matthias to take you to the dance, but you don't want to tell him?
That's right.
How in heaven's name do you want to do it then?
Easy. You're going to steal his lucky dice.
How is that supposed to help, for Christ's sake?
If you can get your hands on it without him noticing, he'll be looking everywhere for it. He'll be wandering around saying to himself, where did I put that damned dice? And then I'll turn up. God be with you, Matthias. You didn't by any chance lose your dice? And he'll say,
Aye, Johanka, I did. Where on earth did you find it?
Oh, I found it near the tavern. You know there's going to be a dance there this evening. And then he'll finally get the message.
Oh, the dance. Yes. Johanka, wouldn't you like to go with me?
Of course. I'd love to go with you, Matthias. Thank you for asking. Then he'll take me by the hand. And he'll look... Never mind that. Well, that's how it's going to help. More or less.
You painted a very pretty picture, no doubt. But do you think it'll really work?
I'm absolutely sure it will.
لو قدم لنا غواطالوبي أودي سوف أساعد لن أفعل لماذا لا تسرق النرد بنفسك هاي ميسيون أخرى عاوتاني أخويا.
Why don't you just steal the dice yourself?
And if he caught me doing it? You think he'd go dancing with me then? Except maybe to the bailiff. But you... Well, you're a miller's daughter and... Well, you know what they say.
Right. We're all a pack of thieves. I might have known. All right, then. I'll help you.
Thank you, Tess. Bring the dice to me as soon as you have it.
Hang on, though. How am I supposed to find it?
He was saying at the tavern yesterday that he keeps it in his trunk when he's not going to play. Go and see Fritz first. I heard he's always got some lockpicks, whatever he wants them for. Anyway, no doubt he can show you how to use one.
Me? Johanka, aren't you going a bit too far?
Well, then maybe you can get hold of his key somehow. But whatever you do, don't get caught. And not a word to Matthias, for the love of God.
تأكد من ماتياس أحضر النرد من فريتز أن يخبرك عن طريقة عمل القفل. اطلب وسيط الزواج. الله يا ربي الله. لو بغيت نعرف أنا ليستوار والله تندمتني دخلت معاه في الحوار قسما بالله المعبود. بدينا الله ينعل باقي يعاود يدير بك ستريم نتيا بعدا كاين. انا باقي نعاود ندير لك ستريم رانا.
What the hell was that?
انا لعبة كلاش رويال في التليفون وعندي الرباح. والله عندي الرباح بالله. فين هو دابا؟ كاين ولا هو نيت لي نتسولو.
God save you, Tess. Hey. Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Who's there?
والله تحيدتو بالله. ما يتبوش حيدتو. ولي دار مماطا ما قدرش يتفرج حتى 5 مينوت. 5 سكوند تيم اوت. الشو مدواش اخي والله حتى الشو مدواش. ما عرفتش علاش مدواش. واش دا الناس
Listen, Matthias.
What's going on there? What?
Fritz and Matthew have been looking for you. It seemed very important. You should hurry.
Really? That's funny. I can't imagine what it's about, but if it's as urgent as you think, I'd better go and see what's up.
واشي مقويلة وانا دابا انا شندير دابا انا اش نقلب.
What in the... What have we here?
Where is ماتياس؟ كي داير الحاجة لاباس عليك؟ ما دخلتي قارنا في ولدك. لازم نشوفو هاد اشنو كتقول. يدعو يا انكل الرقص تاعك ان ماتياس. تأكد. فين هو هاد النرد هذا؟ فين يكون مخبيه؟ خصو بعدا. الرشوة مزيانة. يا نعم.
Jesus Christ!
A thief! والله ما سرقش.
God, come here quick! There's a thief over there!
جينا نصالحو جوج ولينا سراقين على آخر أيامنا. والله إلا كتعيط عليهم مني قسما بالله المعبود. أمشي عليك عندك الطيح.
Looking for me?
لا خو ما تنقلبش عليك. عطيني شبري الاتساع. بيسي. والله ما غنبدا بأ ولكن نشوفو بي.
Good health to you, Teresa.
Sore knees, backache.
الله يسعدك عليه بالله.
Sore knees, backache, bellyache, whatever the hell's that one.
شحال ضرنا الساعة؟ داكور أنا تيبغي غنشونجيها.
Honest work doesn't stink. Good for nothing. Perhaps not. But you stink to high heaven. Such a what? Such a know-it-all. All you're good for is sitting in the tavern with other know-it-alls, bemoaning your station. But
devil a thing can you do about it? You can't do an honest job. You're of no use to life. Be delicate to stand the smell of manure.
While the likes of you sleeping. And I studied so I wouldn't have to do such menial labor as you.
ما ندخلش كبيرة بزاف. أنا بغيت نتزوج ماتياس. أنا بغيت نتزوج ماتياس.
What's the matter? Come on.
عطيه لما. أغبى قس في العالم. نعاود ندير واحد المحاولة أخرى، آخر محاولة. يمرضوني غادي نقول لهم الله يعاون.
Sore knees, backache, bellyache.
ندير عماريو نحسن ليا كاع.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
قلنا على دي قالت لنا تعرضت للاعتداء، أنت قلتيها. واش باغيين تغتصبوها؟ قولها نيشان.
Tell me, Matthias, what do you think of your hunker?
Your hunker? Yeah, she's a nice girl. She helped the lads and me out of a few scrapes. Actually, she's always been good to us. Why do you ask?
الصراحة راح.
Your hunker's a very nice girl, all right. Haven't you noticed maybe she's nice to you more than the others?
Me? How do you mean?
She's shy. You know how it is.
You mean she likes me?
Supposing you were to ask her to the dance this evening.
Really?
Likes me.
You think she'd go with me? Well, I suppose I could, but wait though. Maybe I should have a bit of a wash first. What do you think?
Don't beat around the bush. Just go and ask her. There's nothing to it.
Oh, all right. I'll try it.
اطلب من فريت الزانية أخبرها. ما سيسي دوان كل الرقص.
Sore knees, backache, bellyache. Whatever the ailment, I've got the remedy.
جاي نفرحك. نوضي لبسي. الراجل راه تيبغيك بصح.
Jesus Christ! Your clothes are a mess. Did you fall down or something?
About Matthias.
Yes? Tell me everything.
I had a chat with Matthias and told him everything.
What? Oh my God! You traitor!
But he said he'd be happy to dance with you.
I can't believe you'd... Wait. What did you say?
I said he'd be very happy to dance with you.
Just like that?
What more do you want, an offer of marriage? He'll come to you and invite you. That's all.
He's coming here! Oh my God, I have to get ready. Thanks, Tess. Thank you.
الله يتبع دير امكم ولا قرب ريمي وليت نزوج عباد الله. تزوجت انا يا ولاد الكلاب. اوقات الميسيون العنيدة هي اللي بقات. ما عرفني غنجيها. ما عندي لا عودان لا حتى شي وزة. يبحث عن كيسي الفضة المهملة. فاعل خير، فاعل جمعوي. حتى الله يخلي ديالهم لعبة كنتخيل لكم فيها شوية الأكشن. قال لا أكشن لا والو. هل أنت طيب بقرة يا صديقي؟ أم أحلبها؟ أم أخورها؟ هذا الباب يكون الغرض. دايرين التدقيق، كملوا ولا حيدوا؟ بديت كنتعصب الصراحة، بديت كنتعصب.
I can't just leave here.
لا أستطيع المغادرة من هنا. أنت الله أعطيك لوكاليزاسيون أنك تمشي لنا، مني غدوز لي الله أعلم. أخ رغم ذلك ما فهمتش، والله ما فهمت هاد الميسيون بالله. خيس ميسيون صغيورة، خريطة صغيورة، مبغاش كبر. ويلي غتسجل فيه ولا شنو؟ كاين شي سيت تسجل فيه؟
I shouldn't wander off so far on my own.
راه كان شي سيت اخويا ورينا اخويا الله يرحم والدين، غدا نمشي عندهم، غدا نصبح عندهم. الوالده الله يسمح لها هي مصدعاني، خاصك تزوج قلبي بغاتني نتعوج، نمشي نتزوج.
Good day, Teresa.
قلبي طيب، خاصني عام عامن.
Sick. Sick.
Bring it on.
وقاعد على راسك. واعتق يا كلب، اعتق. ما عنديش كاين لعبة جديدة تحمل لعبة مثلا. امتى بدينا هاد الروينة هادي؟ سكاليد سنفر كاذب. والله لا كملت انا بالله. سنفر كاذب، سكارليتس، روتيني رائحة، ظروف غامضة. تبت ديال الحموضة ديال القاع ديال الحموضة يلحق ديال أمهم الكلب. لعبة نلعب دارك سولز الآن وما نلعبش هاد اللعبة هادي. نلعب تيتريس وما نلعبش هاد اللعبة هادي. على الوضين ديال سوفغارد قديمة وأخير. ما اللهم هو ولا العيالات. تفو الله يخليكم بالخلا. فين هو الكلب؟ صحابي ديالي. خليناها عند الشعيبة. دابا شنو نطلب مني دابا انا؟ وي فين رجعانين عندي لمو. ديال الحموضية ندير داك ميموري انفينيتي سميتو هي نشونجيوها.
Right, better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden,
يا مسائل الفل. حرقتينا منك. شي الا جات هي غنكيديها، حيت ميمكنش نبدا الميسيون من الاول. بود ديال الكريز والله. تسنى انت الوادين قدوز. هو أخاك مليت والله العظيم مليت. وأنا مليت جوني مار. شنو قلنا؟ الخريطة كملتها. عاود عطيني خريطة صغيرة. اش بك واش نشونجيوها؟ ما عجبكش وحده من الميني اللي كنا نلعب اللي وريتهم في انفيديا. هاد اللعبة خاصها تدي لعبة القرن، دي لعبة ديال التخويرة هادي اللي شراها راه مخور. ولا يجري قويلة قبل لا انا اللي غلطت، الصراحة. خاصني عودان. الحاجة الجميلة فيها غير صفر نحضر العود. في قلنا خلينا نمشيو للأ. فين هي الأ؟ عمل الجي نمشي للقنطرة. داوي معاك، داوي مع الجيم، داوي مع راسي، داوي مع وليت حماق انا في اللايف. الله يستر مع الله يحفظ. هو راجع كاع الله ما عطينك لا شمال لا جنوب. اودي يقول لي ماشي هادي. لا بس هادي. كنتمنى من نوصل يعطيني شي حاجة ممتعة. ولا غنسوبريمي موا دابا. دابا انت كتلعب ديال الاعصاب كتقول لي كيدي عليا الزبل، انت ماك باقي صابر عليها ياك؟ جعلو الدولي انا جانكميو بلاك يا صاحبي ديال الكارو.
feel quite hungry.
واش عاجبك ولا ما عاجبكش؟
Yeah.
عاجبك واخا تكملنا، ما عاجبكش قلب السات السعود ويكون خير. نصاب كانت مأنصال يلا تنديرها. كانوا كنلعب لود بورن في البلاي وخصني نشعل البلاي وي. انت كاين واحد ديفيرونس انت العود كيجري الشخصيه مالها عيات زعما بغات الناس تعقب ريك. انا وريتك لي جو اللي عندي دابا حاليا اللي كاينين، ما نشعل في هادو نديرو دابا نيت. وي راه كاين دارك سول الان في الريماستر كاع وقيلا كاع متيليشارجي كاع. صبر عليا صبر. مول ماطا مسكين. شنو هما الديانات هادو ما عيناش. شنو ندير انا؟ بنكوبي انا خاصني واحد بمرور. ما لقيتش دارك السول كاع بزاف. نقرا الحوار وقت راسي نبقى نضيع في الوقت. هادشي جوج ليانات ديال تما كيما عطيولاش دراكورت انا ما كاين والو. دارك السول ضروري ما غتكون. هادو كلهم جيمات. والله الا كاينه هي ريماستر. الشرط الان زعما كاين اخي 3 جيجا ب 97. نو ما طلقش ليا الموسيقى حرق ديال امك. ديفل وايتينغ ريد ديد ريديمشن كال اوف دوتي ميتال جير اساسنز كريد فالهالا. عندنا باتمان ارخام نايت كال اوف دوتي 3 كراش باندايت كوب هيد. هي 10 دقائق وغادي يكمل.
Yeah.
Hey, who's there?
في غناس يلا في غناس. لما دخلت غادي نلقى الجلسة. فرجي مسدود. الناس في الحظيرة. غسل وجهك غسل وجهك، نعطيك قهوة كاع بغيتي تشربها. ايه شي حاجة ما مكتشفة، مكان غير مكتشف. دابا الحال سداري وانا سداري سداري عباد الله سداري. اش كدير تما ولد الحرام؟ هو خارج هو خارج. راس الشرا.
What do you want here?
أنت تتعدى. دخل تسوق ولا دخل تتعدى؟ لا بغيتي غير تنعس.
Who's there?
أنا نكون من نطيح فوق الجبل بحال هكدا والناس. يا الجير أخيرا ولا يسبغوا الطيور. الله وأخيرا نوض كاع هادي حرق ديال أمك. كينكدوم قالك القدر السلطة انستالات ماشي الفيقو.
Hey, you think you own the place snoring here? Clear off!
فيها تنعس الزمر دابا في الزريبة فيها تنعس. مع الباب واقفالك. بغيتي شي حاجة؟ راه معندش امك الحق باش تدخل لهنايا. بس الداري انا مزوق شوية ديال التبان ومخدة. موصد مغلق. يا ربي ترزقنا الصبر. تاجر خياط علامات الاستفهام ما تيبانوش هنا. خباز والله تكثر من التشرد بالله. باب ما يتحلش.
heard two different sermons. All right, all right.
All right, all right. لعبنا رد.
My...
شل هاد اللعبة هادي شنو خاصة بحال هكدا.
Good day to you.
Yeah.
You up for a throw or two?
Good luck.
أدي لعبتها.
Why, oh, why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
هاي كملات. هاي كملات.
I'd like a beer.
Here, just as you ordered. Here we are.
Need some advice?
فهمتي شي حاجة؟ والله ما فهمت شي
Coming
حاجة.
right up.
Can't give the bell for me.
ما كنفهمهاش صراحة الله الجلال. واش داري؟ يا فرحتي يا فرحتي. وخرج عليا عند طاسي تمك. ينوضوا الجوع؟ لا. شنو نوضوا؟ هو خويا خارجة. تابع الله يحضر السلامة. سكر لي مع راسك. كان عندي الجبن فين هو؟ خبز ما دير التوزة. نورمال ممكن تيديرو قدر ما فين هو؟ غادي في نص الليل نقلب على الخينات. غنقلب عليه في كلشي في اي بلاصة. داكور واخا ما داير لك هما بلاصة. المهم نشوفو هادي.
God be with you.
الله معايا ومعاك.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
Riki? You mean Hinak, the courier's son?
Maybe. Do you know where I might find him?
No, he's not usually around here. Try asking at his home. But I hope you've got a thick skin. The old courier ain't exactly charming.
So you know this Hinak. Can you tell me something about him?
Well, not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
Well, no one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners, and that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Why do they call Hinek Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you ever get downwind of him, you'd understand. Tanning isn't a trade for a weak stomach.
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinnick's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Rate for thieving. And in Neuhoff, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits?
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no use for the likes of him.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
Well, he's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called. Take care now.
God be with you, good sir. Farewell.
بيسخني بيسخني. باش هادي شي عليهم العافية وعيط لهم حريقة حريقة يا لهوي أطفئوا الحريق.
Hey! Could I help? What's that?
ما كان حاجة.
Has something happened? That sounded like... Do you want something?
ما كاينش السداري نكملو فين عاسنا.
Has something happened?
أنا باقا نيز بالنعاس أنا. دارك الصول الآن. شنو عجبك دارك الصول الآن أخي عدنان؟ والله إلا راه هاد البحث غنستدر قصر فيه وغادي يبان لك راه غنديرو دابا.
What's going on out?
What do you want? You've no business
Good
here.
day to you. What do you need?
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
وأغوي الرجال.
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
خصني حتى نتكلم شوية.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Oh, just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding, in the western corner.
All right, thank you. Another thing about the money...
What is it?
Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only because his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
I heard they don't like him because he keeps company with villains.
True enough. But they didn't like him before that either. Or me. They're close-minded yokels. Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently, but that's how it goes. Take care.
What in the...
الله يا ربي الله 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 بلاتي شوف معايا لا خيص نمشيو عندها علاش لا
Hello. Hey, what are you doing here? Clear off quick or I'll throw you out. Can you hear me? Are you deaf?
أنا غادي أسكت سوق معي طلع المخزن وروينا
Who is it?
قلنا زعما يغفل علينا زعما كاين الساعة ما غفل عنا ما والو ماشي مشكل هكواك عباد الله وتنعس.
God be with you.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village talks to him.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Maybe. He can't get it for free, so I suppose he has to go to the baths.
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there, is all.
How's that?
'Cause every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for meat.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinek never told me nothing.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know? Go. And if he's really in as much shit...
Oh, Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
نسدو الباب ونتكاو نعسو شوية.
Are you deaf?
خلي الناس الله يرحم والدين ما فيا ما ضربتها مارة.
Well?
الوادين كانت.
Be quick about it.
هو خارجة. تقول روح عباد الله تقول روح عباد الله وتابعني ويقتلني دار الناس واجبد عيط وبوش عيب دور تلقى هداك عرفتها
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
ادخل فيه جاي بحمك هنا صار ما عنديش داك السلاح ديال اساسان سكريد شوف ربي شوف الله يا ربي الله نعاود نديرها معاه والله إلا نديرها معاه بالله ندخل الكشينة ديال الدجاج الكشينة الله يرحم جدودي كان تيقولوها واخا عاد شويه بعداك اللهم داك شويه ولا بلاش سبونس شوف هذه اللي ما بغاش تفهم ليا كتبقى ديك الساعه تيبقى يتقلوها واش اللعبه ثقيله وكتزيد تقلوها
Good thing with a bite to eat.
بحال دابا الجلود اللي كانوا باينين هنايا فين هما الله شوفي كاينين يعني انا ما اختاريتهمش ما كاين والو يتحدث من دابا انت من مهام هذا مازال عنده مهام وحدين اخرين الله رزقنا الصبر وصافي نقلبوا هاد الريات وناني رسم الصداع يغرق نشوف واش يغرق
Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
ما يقدرش على السباحة هادي غير ضايع وما قدرش يسبح ما يعرف يقرا ما يعرف يسبح ما يعرف يداز بالسيوفه ما يعرف يدير التوزه ياك سيدي العيالات كيجيو يريحوا هنا جينا نقلبوا على العيالات الساعه ما لقيناهمش فاز مسكين وحالته حاله ويقلب هنا ويقلب لهيه
Hey, who's there? Good day to you. What do you need?
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something. Like that's like it started an archery contest here. If you want to try your luck at winning a few groschen, you should go and see him. And there's more. Now I think of it, I've not seen Kunhuta here for some time. The local herb woman. She always comes here once a week for a tankard of ale. But she ain't turned up recently. I hope nothing's happened to her. And that's not all. Especially at the mill. Not a week goes by without some ruckus there. But I'm wise to them troublemakers. Whenever they're planning some mischief, they're always over there in the corner, hatching their plots. Like yesterday, for instance.
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
It's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
Coffee with you.
فشلت المساومة يا رجل. خص الناس حقها ولكن ماشي ريال اخويا راه قاصحة بزاف. فين هو؟ ناكلو بعدا كاين وعاد يحضر جود الله. خيس كانت اللحمة خاسرة فين هي؟ الله يعطيك الخير اخويا عدنان. فين الدار الكبيرة وقفي في الباب. حيدوها كاع ماشي هو.
Have you got a bed for the night?
خذ سيدك
Right,
الميتين
there's room
اخوي.
here. For how long?
How about if I...
No problem. But you're paying.
Here you are.
You'll like it here.
Where do I go to sleep?
That's easy. As soon as you go indoors, at the end of the room on the left, there's a door leading to the chamber. Everything's prepared for you there. Good luck to you.
شعاد ولا سداري باين. شبع ناس اخويا شبع ناس مع راسك. عندي الحلقة في 24 ساعة في أربعة السوايع. طاقة 72 تغذية 53 49 طاقة 86. شوفي الناس والله إلا ما أكلي بالله. مبغاش يزيد الناس. نمت طويلا بالفعل. ما صحيتش، اجي ونسيني في الفراش.
Jesus Christ, your clothes! Were you assaulted? Damn bandits. May they burn in hell.
لا 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 بقيت فيها.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad
What's the Tanner like?
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly...
Why do they call him Riki anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a
So why don't people like him?
The old Tanner's not an easy man. But a son should never let his father down. Hinek does nothing to help. He's always far too busy with his own.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing. God bless.
I feel quite hungry.
نهضر معك شي كلمات hungry. ناس يا خويا شي ناس hungry. تعطيني ياكل اصاحبي hungry. قولي عاوجيني فيا الماكلة ولا مريض هاي موت تنسانيش. خليك معايا خليك. نشوفوا هاد الدارك السول اللي درتي عليها ونعسو انا وياك. ربي نتشيكيو على الديريكت اكس باش يولي خدام مزيان. فين هو الدارك سول ريماستر. قال لي راه واعر. الله يا ربي الله. يا سلام. جيم اوكسر. بنتك زوينة.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
كاين نسميه عدنان الصراحه. أول بونفاير. أول وحش. You did. موضوع السلامة. الله يسلمك ويجزيك اخويا عدنان. كاليتي ناقصة ولكن مهم. الجيم بلاي شوية مشروع، بانت لي شوية سهلة، ما عرفتش بسيف مرس وبديت داك شوية. وانت من الو خير اخويا عدنان، تنازل ديالك خليه في راسك صافي ان شاء الله ونستريميوها. كتفلت من واحد الباب في الجنب حتى الغدا ان شاء الله. ان شاء الله واخا بغيت شي لعبه زعما تكون 3 ديمونسيون مطنطنه، انا كاين الغالب الله كاينه هي ما خصها تزاد هنايا. هاي ماكسيموم ديالها. اش من الفور كاين علمك صافي. وصلنا لنهاية الحلقة. غدا ان شاء الله غادي نحاولوا نستريميوها، نستريميو دارك سولز، نعطيوها فرصة ونشوفوا كيفاش ناخدو منها نظرة شاملة ان شاء الله بحول الله. ما علم ان دارك سول 2 كتجيني احسن من دارك سول 1، إن شاء الله دمتم في رعاية الله، وإلى اللقاء في حلقة قادمة إن شاء الله.